Hello there, friend. Welcome to Start Early Today, your daily dose of mindfulness and positivity. What's been going on in your life? Have you been looking at yourself and where you are with discernment and mindfulness? Have you been clear in setting your goals and bringing forth intention in each and every action, allocating aligned time blocks towards the goal that you want to achieve, and making use of your opportunities, your options right where you are? We're always inspired with this quote: start where you are, do what you can, use what you have. Because in each and every moment is a blossoming of a new life, that you are never a victim of circumstance. You are both the main character and the writer of your screenplay. And this is accountability. This is responsibility. It is a gift. It is a gift that we must take into consideration, that we are responsible for the life we create. Every chapter of your life has led you to this exact moment. So what happens next is entirely up to you. You can free yourself from all these limiting beliefs by watching your self-narrative, the way that you look at yourself. You can look at yourself in the mirror, look yourself straight into your eyes and say, I approve of myself, and everything and anything I set my mind towards, I can achieve. And coming into that place of feeling, that feeling of it is already achieved from within, everything will happen in divinity or in flow or naturally. So the power in realizing that your story is not finished yet is very important. That you write the story of your life in each moment. So I invite you to become a practitioner of presence, to become a lover of what is, to not become a victim of the thinking mind. Everything that you think of, it is limited. It is coming from a one-sided place. It is lopsided. It is subject to more investigation. So to become equal-minded, so stand in your center, go to your heart, go to a loving place, and see everything with understanding. Everything is just a story and a chattering of the mind. All of it. If you go to the reality of the universe, you're just a human being having an experience of being human, which is a very, very wonderful gift. You're free to create scenarios in your head. You are free to create the ideal version of yourself. You can talk to your future self, tapping into this authenticity. What is this dream life that I'm really destined for? If you feel like you're settling, if you feel like you're going for the second best, ask yourself why. Sometimes we've gone too comfortable with the familiar and we think it is safe, even though it's causing trauma to our nervous system. Did you know that all of the abuse and trauma and all the problems are created in your head only? That if you agree and believe, it causes your energy, your aura, your sense of well-being to become incoherent with truth. And to know this truth, the truth of the divinity of yourself, that you are awareness, is the whole truth that there ever is, that you are part God, part human, part God. And when we say God, it just means infinite possibilities. Your capacity can be expanded if you meet your limitation. This can be done through and experienced through exercise, and go to your physical limits, go to your thinking limits, go to the limit of a certain skill. Bang out reps for 100 times and you'll see that edge. And when you see that edge, you arrive at this new vantage point wherein the horizon is different. You gain a wider perception of things and you get more skillful. You turn into this new human being. And that's our nature, to be constantly renewing. In each and every day that we wake, we should be or must. I'm trying to avoid the shoulds because it is contending with reality. And what is a better way of putting it is, our nature is that which is of renewal. It is new. Your cells are renewing. Your blood is being purified. And so must our thoughts be, and our perception of what we are. It must be leaning towards more of nobility, purity, compassion, godliness, your Buddhahood, that's the ultimate power, kindness. To be kind to one's self, to be kind to others, to be understanding of where you are and to know what you can do right here, right now. And that's where your power is. It is in the eternal now. So quit blaming those external circumstances of setbacks and life's curveballs. They contain gifts. So what are the tragedies and mishaps that and trials that you have come to transcend, and look at them from the perspective of the version of yourself today? Aren't you a different person? Are you a person of more experience, more skill, more knowledge, and now you're a totally different person who can manage the problems of before so easily? And then now you're presented with things that are, to you, might seem a lot harder, but they are just a call for you to evolve. They are a call for you to evolve. Your spirit is expanding out of your human limitedness. We're part limitation, we're part unlimited. These are the paradox of life. It's duality. It started when Adam bit the apple and we were awakened to the two sides of things because we were able to think. We started to think about good and bad and the contrast. And this is neither good nor bad. Again, transcending duality is taking a deep breath in and looking at it from the bird's eye view, looking at things from God's point of view. If you can see yourself from above, what do you see? You see just a loving human being living, going about his life day to day, moment to moment, trying his or her best. And when you are in this consciousness, when you are in this state of godliness, of omnipresence, of understanding, of Satchitananda, or Satori, whatever you want to call it. I just call it understanding, to put it simply. You understand that things are the way they are, and you impose on it if it's good or bad. Shakespeare said it beautifully. Thinking makes it so. Neither things are neither good nor bad. Thinking makes it so. So the power of our minds to impose and put it in a box and categorize it makes it good or bad. But in reality, things are just neutral. Things are neutral. People pass on. Wars happen because it leads to understanding. People are doing things because they are continuously figuring out the godliness in themselves. Now, to meet those situations with understanding, if you encounter something that is less than graceful, it is your opportunity to practice your gracefulness, to love the unlovable, to see beauty in the... Nothing is ever ugly, my friends. It is just it's just farther away from symmetry. It's farther away from the geometric. If you imagine a beautiful geometric Fibonacci perfection, it's just farther away from that, and it's just in an interesting place, and it is not our place to make it more beautiful than what it is. It is what it is, and what your responsibility is and where your freedom is just to look at your attitude towards it. Are you meeting it with understanding, appreciation, and honor, or are you judging it as something that is not like you, therefore you're condemning it? It's all a game of non-judgmental awareness. So make it a point to make it your mantra to not judge. Today I shall judge nothing that occurs. The coffee is cold. It is cold. It's just coffee that is cold, neither good nor bad, neither a fortune nor misfortune. It just is. And to become at peace with that. And peacefulness, happiness, they say, is just the absence of desire. But for me, happiness and peacefulness is the same. To be in peace in an unconditional way, to become unbothered by the wars of the world, to see everything as beautiful, and to appreciate and to contribute for the betterment of the world. And now this is where most people trip, because sometimes we get preachy in correcting things. We think we know the best. This is where mindfulness come in, and sometimes we just need to appreciate, watch, and listen more. Active listening. I'm here to listen to you. I offer one-on-one sessions. Go to makepurethyheart.com or startearlytoday.com and let's book this session of carving up your dream life. What are your hurdles? What's blocking you from your ultimate self? First of all, identify what your ideal self is. How do you see yourself in 5 years? How do you see yourself if it was your best self? These are the questions that most people bypass because it's easier to busy yourself with the mundanity of things and get entertained by external forces. But to look within is the duty of a man who is going towards self-realization, and the fruits thereof is sweet because it's fulfillment and meaning, to know truly the meaning of your life. And if not, you'll go astray of confusion, stuckness, the usual problems. The people say that they are stuck, that they don't know their purpose. That's the first order of business. What is your purpose? First, get clear. Make your physical body, make it in tip-top shape so you can think clearly, so that you're not, so it's not causing you pain, so that you can bring it hither and thither where you want to be, so it's able to design things that the heavens whisper to you. May it be music, poetry, literature, business, entrepreneurship, running a marathon, what have you. Raising a family, designing a garden, designing a beautiful dish. That's one of my favorite things. Make your body healthy. Eat a lot of blueberries, avocados, spinach, quinoa. High in protein. Love the foods that love you back. Eat lots of mushrooms. Go vegan. Go vegan. You know that that's the right thing to do. I'm not being too preachy here, but give it a try. All I ask is for you to investigate. Become an open-minded journalist. Try the things that you have not tried before. Maybe in your style of writing, maybe in your putting together of a content. Try the things that you totally would not try. And out of that, a birth of a new inspiration shall spark, and you'll pick that up. And a new curiosity shall open up, and you'll say, maybe I'll try dancing. Maybe I'll go to a Turbo Goth show. Maybe I'll cook my own meals. Maybe I'll be this person that I will look up to in 5 years. Maybe I'll help myself the way I would a best friend. That's one of Jordan Peterson's law. Act as if you are responsible for helping your own self, because there's no excuse. You have the technology. You have the technology right in your fingertips, right at the tip of your fingers. Press those buttons. Use Perplexity, Gemini, ChatGPT. How am I to push the needle today towards the goal that I am here for? The goal, my friend. Your shining North Star, your big, hairy, audacious goal. And with goal comes fervor and purpose and tenacity, and you'll see yourself shine, and you'll be proud of yourself, and you'll get confident. And once you get skillful, you'll make these connections, and you'll become more confident. You'll feel good about yourself, and you'll become more of use to the world. You'll become of value, and then you increase those reps, and you'll get skills. Sometimes it's just doing the thing. Close the deal. And these are just words and phrases that they teach in marketing, and they teach it in books, and just wear it as if you would wear a t-shirt. Try it on. Try on a thought of you being a successful, independent, glowing, high energy person. What does that look like for you, my friend? So prime your day. Start by envisioning the highest possible version of yourself. And it's in the way you look at things. If you look at the possibilities in each and every way you look, you live an exciting, meaningful, worthwhile life. And the other side of that is avoidance, resistance, hiding, not using your gifts. You shall perish. Gospel of Thomas says, if you do not use the thing that which is given to you, it'll make you suffer. If you use the thing that is given to you, it shall multiply endlessly in compounding interest. Just like the S&P 500. So where are you? Look at the areas of your life. Financially, spiritually, relationship, living situation. Are you going towards your dreams on a daily basis? Are you making yourself stronger? Are you making your mind clearer? Are you discerning and adjusting the levers? Are you blocking 90 days, like going for it, for 5 hours a day? Start with that. Start with your passion project. There's no excuse. You got a 9 to 5, start at 5 a.m. Start at 5 a.m. Do one action that you've never done before that you think that will lead you closer to your highest goal, your highest purpose. Serve the version of yourself 5 years from now. And 5 years from now, you'll think you would have wished you have started right this second. And I'm here to inspire you, and look at those nooks and crannies that you might have missed, because it's really better when two people are looking at it. Some people call it life coaching, some people call it guidance. It's pretty simple. It's just helping each other out. So if you're interested, go to startearlytoday.com and book a call. And I'm excited for what we can create together. That's it for today. I'm wishing you all the best. Namaste.